All right, so Mr. Sully, I want to thank you for allowing me the privilege to work with you for these 5 lessons. I hope you found it enjoyable, and I hope you found it beneficial to your game. Coming after this 5-lesson series, what do you feel like you walk away with as far as anything new you learned, anything kind of old that was reinforced?
Well, I think everything we've covered.
Okay.
Well, first, I think the alignment lesson was very beneficial.
Okay, the alignment lesson, the very first one we did.
And I like the K-tilt on the driver. That works really nicely now.
Good.
The chipping lesson was helpful.
Okay.
You know, forward, backward, you know, opening your stance and all that. You know, course management, that's just something you got to work on all the time.
Yeah.
You know, that's what we just experienced. I hit some good shots and hit some bad shots. That's the way my game is. Mm-hmm. Just some days I'm on, and I can really do well, and then there are days when I struggle. But
yeah.
At least I know now, you know, what I'm doing wrong when I hit a poor shot.
Well, I think that's the most important thing. Is now you're getting to the point where you can self-diagnose and self-correct. Even
right.
if not during a round, then usually immediately thereafter you can go to the range and say, okay, this was my ball flight, this is what I think was producing it, this is what I think I need to do to correct it, and kind of go from there. I would say you definitely improved your technique throughout the series. I think the first and foremost, the biggest improvement that you made is that you are rotating more. You are getting to the point where you're incorporating your body, and by body I mean core,
the whole body,
your core, right? Your chest and your shoulders, as far as getting good rotation back and through. We're not relying as much on
the legs,
the hands, the legs, the sway,
the timing.
Good. So we're getting more where we're rotating and finishing on that front leg. So I would encourage you to focus definitely on keeping a good rotation, trying to restrict the lower body as you rotate the upper body. As long as you get that restriction, I think you're going to be in much better shape, because you're going to create more potential energy to be released on
that last shot over on the 14 the wedge shot. You know, it felt good because you hit good contact.
Yeah.
And stuff, so.
And your balance was good. Your rotation was excellent. Another big area I think you improved in was your chipping and your pitching. I mean, you hit a few shots there on 13 today, or sorry, 12 today rather, that maybe in the past you might not be able to execute, you know, because you just didn't have the technique, or more importantly, the confidence to try to pull that shot off. You know, hitting to a raised green with not a lot of room.
Not a lot of green to work with.
With not a lot of green to work with is not an easy shot, but you pulled it off and you executed it. So I think your chipping and your pitching, again, it goes back to that common theme of rotation. Not relying on wrists and arms and timing with steep swing. Getting a shallower rotational swing is going to give you better results, more consistent. As far as your course management and your mental game, I think you're pretty good. I think you're definitely above average in that area. I think you have a good thought process. The hard part is thinking through that way for 18 straight holes. I mean, I've got self-diagnosed golfer ADD, so I'm good for about 6 to 9 holes of really good concentration. Where I need to improve is concentrating on each shot for all 18 holes.
Yeah.
Just because I don't get to play 18 holes very often, so when I do, I've really got to be cognizant about that. But I think you do a really good job focusing on a specific target. Now that you've got your alignment and your pre-shot routine, I feel like you can execute your shots much better. So going forward, is there anything that you're going to, do you think, change about the way you play or the way you practice, or anything that you've kind of seen the light in there? Kind of
some of the practice routines that you go through, you know,
okay,
little games.
Yeah.
You know, don't just go to the range and pound away with a wedge all day.
Right.
You hit the wedge good.
Yeah.
You won't hit anything else on it.
Exactly. Exactly.
So that'll be something to work on. Yeah. The rotation, like when I blocked the hybrid on
13.
That was just rotation.
Yeah.
You know, that's just something you have to work on.
I think so too. And we touched upon it a little bit today, but I think committing to your shot and, for lack of a better way, not wussing out is very important. So even on that hybrid shot, had a little bit of an uphill lie, you kind of just stopped and kind of just tried to guide it a little bit, and didn't quite commit to really rotating and finishing on that front leg. So, I would say a good mental thought would be to see your shot, visualize your shot, trust what you're doing is right, and then go ahead and execute it. Okay? So I think those are some good things that you can take away. I'm always here if you need any extra help. Just because this lesson series is wrapped up, I'm still your pro. I'm still here for you. So really do appreciate your time and look forward to working with you in the future. And if you have any questions at all, or if I can be of any help to you going forward, I'm here for you.
Very good. Well, thank you, Tim.
Appreciate your time and
yeah. Good
absolutely.
luck with
Well, thank you.
The test.
Thank you. Well, you've been instrumental in getting me, helping get my PGA membership. So just know that hopefully I've helped you, but you've definitely helped me.
Very good. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.